Hi, my name's Jim, and I'm going to talk to you today about two important pages updated for the social media era, because a lot of what you may have learned is still valid, and there are some refinements that are really quite significant that will help you with these. So I'm going to turn on my screen share and show you a little PowerPoint presentation that I have here. And here we are. So here we have two essential pages for your website. And like I said, I'm Jim Van Wyck. Welcome. So the two essential pages are the email opt-in page and the pre-sale page. And I'm going to talk to you about why an email opt-in page, what's on it, some examples and how to make one, and the same for the pre-sale page. Why do one? What's on it, what's it about, some examples, and how to make one. So why do we make an email opt-in page? Well, because very simply, and I'm sure you know this, email is still by far the most profitable way of selling online. A good email list with the right people on it, where you present the right offers to those people, things that they want, that's the best. Now, old school, they called them squeeze pages, which was a horrible concept. It only worked in the days where customers were naive and the sellers were kind of edgy. And squeeze pages are just over. They scream all kinds of negative connotations to your people, and there's all kinds of reasons why not. But I don't want you to think squeeze page. I want you to think opt-in. Opt for option and opt-in. What you want is you want the right people on your list. In squeeze pages, it was all about maximizing the conversion, making sure everybody was on it. In the social media age, this is about finding the right people to join your email list, finding exactly the right people to join your Facebook groups and your Facebook fan pages, and building a tribe, building a community, building a group of people who like what you're offering and don't have to be coerced into joining. Incentive or not. Now, that's not to say that incentives don't work, and in some cases, the incentive like some kind of free download is good, but quite frankly, because of the excesses of previous marketers, a great many people who, if you start offering incentive, they have, like I do, a fake email address that they join your email list to get the incentive, and then they go and visit that email list every once a week or so and see what's happening. So often, the best incentive is the list yourself. And I'm going to show you how to position that, how to sell it, and how to use the very real benefits of your very real and beneficial email offerings. And that would be the best incentive, certainly the one to try first. So let's go back here. What are the essential elements of an email opt-in page? The essential elements. It needs to have visual appeal and simplicity. Now more than ever, more people will be looking at your opt-in page on their telephone or their tablet. Fewer and fewer, especially if you have a high emphasis on Facebook, as I'm sure many of you do. So it needs visual appeal and simplicity. Then there's the more standard elements of an email opt-in page, which is a great headline. You transmit some benefits, and we'll get some specifics there later. A call to action, an opt-in form, and social proof. But social proof is only there if you actually have it. And if you don't, that's okay. The other parts will work just as well. Don't start shading things or lying or exaggerating it. You do not want to do that. Transparency and honesty are far more important in this social media age, because your fans your prospects, your clients, they can talk to each other now in ways they never could before. So here's an example of an email opt-in page. You'll notice it's very simple. On the left, it has a striking visual image. On the right, the headline is just benefits of being on the list. And what it says is you'll be among the first to know about free webinars, social media success, profitable website strategies. I'll alert you to important news, valuable information, opportunities for success that I share below. Please enter email below. Simple form. This page looks good on your phone. This page looks great on the website. It's simple and direct and to the point. And also, there's no options. There's not a bunch of stuff junking this up. There's no particular sidebar, though a sidebar is okay. But what you have is a very clear, simple, visually appealing page. I'll give you another example. And you can see the URL up at the top of the screen. This is for I Love Shih Tzu. And if you have a Facebook fan page with breeds, then this is a very good example of it. On the left is an image. And the reason for that is it's easy to share. When we share this page on Facebook, that is the featured image that shows up. So you get the nice image which tells the story, and then on the other side there are benefits. And if you have a dog-centered Facebook page, I suspect that your fans will be similar to ours, and these will the benefits that you love. So first of all, we start with a little social proof. We say join 375,000 fans. We actually have 385. But if you don't have that social proof, skip this part. Like I said, it's optional. And then here's the benefits. Cutest photos and videos you've ever seen, exclusive freebies and deals. Both people like that, but also we're telling them that there's going to be freebies and deals on the email page. So there's some transparency here, right? We're telling them what we're going to give them. Grooming tips. Shih Tzus are long-haired animals, and grooming is an issue. It's one of the most searched after topics for Shih Tzus. Training tips. Dog owners always are looking in trainer tips. Health tips. Dog owners are always looking for health-oriented information. Shih Tzu stuff for proud Shih Tzu owners. What is that? But T-shirts, mugs, wall hangings, dog-related jewelry like bracelets and charm bracelets and charms. Free memorial pages. I'll talk about that on a very wonderful page. It's but that'll be on another video. And much, much more. Join for free. Enter your best email below. Get the ultimate email for Shih Tzu lovers. And then there's enter, join for free. That is the simple way to do it. Now we're going to talk about pre-sale pages. So let's just go back here on essential elements of your email opt-in page. Visual appeal, a headline, benefits, call to action, option form, social proof, and there you have it. But why? Now we'll talk about the second page. I'm going to show you how to make these in a minute, but next I want to show you the second page, which is a pre-sale page. So why do you want a pre-sale page on your website, on your blog? Well, direct affiliate links are simpler, but they don't often work nearly as well. There's lots of other reasons, but the biggest reason to use it is you will make more sales with a pre-sale page. This is true whether you're running traffic from Facebook to an affiliate link or Facebook to a pre-sale page or buying traffic from someplace. And pre-sale pages often, not always, but almost often work better. Now, if you have a fan page, there is an issue with Facebook. Facebook is very fussy about what they like and don't like. And they have every right. It's their house, their rules. So recently, a very big and responsible Facebook landing page company called Leadpages got themselves in trouble because many of the people who made them didn't put all the elements that Facebook wants, like a terms of service, a privacy disclosures. It wasn't done right, and they got in trouble. Also, Facebook does not like make money offers. Facebook does not like lose weight now offers. Facebook does not like before and after pictures. So even if you are a cosmetic surgeon and you have the pristine reputation, if you have before and after pictures, which is how cosmetic surgeons tend to sell their services, you know, lady looking tired and a little bit older, lady looking vivacious and a little bit younger, that's how they do it. Facebook hates that, and they will hurt you. Also, just in general, Facebook doesn't like many other sites. They don't like internet marketing sites like JVZoo. They're not really keen on even Amazon links. And if you're going with anything less than 100% cheerful, happy, and upbeat, they will throttle your ads. They will throttle your posts. A pre-sale page doesn't eliminate all these issues, but it minimizes them to a very great deal. It's a very great deal. Now, something else. If you have a engaging, well-built Facebook fan page, you can use the trust your fans have for you to go over to your website and read a little more than they might do about something that is appealing to them. And I'll show you how to make an appealing pre-sale page. Pre-sale pages build a more personal bond. And people like to buy from somebody they know rather than somebody they don't. And you can build a more personal bond with great recommendations with your Facebook fans. Pre-sale pages, build traffic to your website. And that is good too. Pre-sale pages can have a list building pop-up on it, and they can get people into your email list. Pre-sale pages build your brand, done right, of course. They build your brand and establish you as a trusted resource for your breed in the case of a breed-specific Facebook fan page. So what are the essential elements? Now, number one at top, visual appeal and simplicity. Once again, remember, people are going to be looking at this on their phone or their tablet. So it has to be simple. It has to look good. It has to look good on the phone. That typically means not only a responsive page, but it means that the elements within that page, including your email opt-in form, should be responsive too. You want a powerful headline. You want a featured image for social sharing that's clickable. Now, I'll get into that when I show you the examples, but the featured image is not a product image. You want something that's really appealing, that is emotionally engaging, that will pop through on social media, and a picture of the product isn't it. Sometimes you're forced into it, like if you're selling t-shirts, but in general, for a product, you're far better off with a more emotional and dramatic featured image, although there are limits too and specifics from Facebook, which I'll get into in the next slide or two. It should be clickable. In fact, every image on your site should not only be clickable, but click through to your affiliate link. Why is that? Because Facebook has taught people to click on pictures. And now more than ever, if you have analytics on your website, you're seeing that people click on the pictures. And that's a wonderful thing. And so you want a featured image that's clickable. The next thing that we're going to do in this sort of template, this sort of well-organized pre-sale page, is that it will have bullets. So you start off with a big headline, bang, a big picture, bang, some bullets, which are your most intriguing benefits. I'll show you some, and I'll tell you more about that later. Then you hit them with another little subhead, which is another big benefit. Then you do the copy, which is short, sincere, honest, persuasive. Then you want a product pick, which is also clickable. And you want a call to action, which is tell them what to do, which basically, well, I think everybody knows what call to action are, but we'll see some specific examples in a minute. So here is a pre-sale page that is appropriate, and I'll just run over the big page here. I have close-ups, so don't worry too much. This is a pre-sale page selling the Amazon book, Decoding Dogs. And you'll see it's constituted of a headline, a featured image, which is clickable, some bullets, a subhead, which introduces another major benefit, a product image, which is clickable, short, tight copy, and that big orange button at the bottom is your call to action button. Now let's take a closer look at this. This is the top of the pre-sale page for the book, Decoding Dogs. Headline, our knowledge of dogs has changed. Why haven't our training methods? Good headline written by one of the best online copywriters on the planet, our good friend, Dr. Harlan Kilstein. Notice he's not talking about the book. He's not saying, buy this book, we like it. He's giving us a headline that is engaging and such. There's an emotional picture of a dog biting a hand, and you could not use this if you were going to turn an ad into this page. You would then use a product page if you were going to use a Facebook ad. But if this is just running in your news feed, if a link to this is your status update, then this picture will get you more clicks than the picture of a book. I guarantee you, okay? Then there's bullets. And the bullets here that Harlan wrote are old dog training methods based on being alpha are out of date. Punishing dogs for their behavior creates anxiety. There are no dogs, only ineffectual training methods. So a headline, a picture, 3 bullets. This is easy to scan on the phone. And that is the top page. Now we'll go down to the middle of the page. There's a subhead, introducing the only dog training book based on modern dog psychology. So once again, we're talking about exclusivity. It's a good headline. And now for the first time, the person is a little bit engaged, and now we're talking about a dog training book. There is a cover of the book taken from Amazon, and there is the start of the copy. And that's what the middle of the pre-sale page looks like. And here's the bottom. So once again, a short, tight copy and call to action button. So that, let's take another, here's another look at the whole page. Headline, featured image, bullets, subheads, product image, short, tight copy, call to action. Okay, so I'm going to talk about how to make them, but first I'd like to tell you what else is coming. If you're a part of the 6 and 6 program, Harlan Dobbs supplements are nearly ready, and we've talked about this. We will create pre-sale pages for you. A pop-up on your site will vastly improve your email sign-up. It will actually be better than the opt-in page, but both are essential. And I've got a really wonderful new pop-up for you. It'll be no charge, and it will really do well for you, and it's made for the social media age. Social media sharing, so that people will share your posts. I'll tell you how to do that. And more money pages for your site, written by Harlan and created, coded, and shared and done out with you by Harlan's brilliant colleague Glenna, and even I will be doing some of this work too. Okay, how to make pages. Okay, so there's 2 ways to make these pages. And most of you, many of you are perhaps familiar with WordPress and okay with writing copy. Then you can just copy the example with the pages. When you download the PDF that accompanies this video, there will be links, and those were real life pages that I showed you, and you can copy them and create them in WordPress. But WordPress is good for simple layouts. It's not quite so good for things that are a little more complex. If not, I'm going to suggest to you that you buy 2 plugins that I'll show you. They're not expensive. They're less than $40, and they're world class. And I'll show you why that is in a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the. I'm going to go to a different slide in here and show you a live demo of how to build these pages using the plugins that I showed you. So we'll do this. I'll do this here. One moment. And we'll go back to screen share. Here we are. Now, the reason I showed you this is I wanted to show that it says VC, that means Visual Composer, VC templates, and there are none. This is if you were brand new, if you don't know how to use WordPress, if you don't know how to make WordPress pages and posts, this is where you would start from absolutely zero. Now, what I'm going to do is what you will be able to do later, and that is to import these pages. So I'll go to Tools and I'll go to Import. And I'm going to go to Import WordPress. And I'm going to choose a file. And I'm going to choose VIP and pre-sale pages. We just saw VIP, join the VIP list and pre-sale pages. And upload files. And I'm going to make sure that the author is Jim Van Wyck, so everything works right here. You won't have this many users, of course. And you'll probably only have the choice of one author on your website, but this is a big website with Kilstein.com with thousands of users. And I'm going to import. And now, that's how hard it is. And now let's go to VC templates. And we see we have the join email list page and decoding your dog. So now we have these pages. What I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to create a page if you've got these two templates. So let's go to Pages, and we'll add a new page. Now, I'm going to go Control Plus here, make this a little bit bigger so you can see. See this a little better. So you can see here we've done add a new page, and I'll just do sample pre-sale page. Demo 1. Okay. Now, obviously, this is not what you would title it. And I'm going to do use backend editor. I'll explain all this later, but don't worry, I'll show you this. And now I'm going to say templates. And you can see that there are two templates here. I'm going to choose decoding your dog pre-sale page. I'm going to choose that. And the page is made. I'm going to just I'll just preview it. That is how hard it is to exactly get this preview page. We'll go preview. And here we have the headline, the clickable link, the bullets, the subhead, the product image, the copy, and the call to action. Now, what do you have to do? You have to merely go in and edit these call to action buttons and put your own affiliate link in. So there is that element to do. Now, if you were to create an email optimization page or an email opt-in page, what you have to do is change the copy a little bit, change the words a little bit, but you will have templates that are 99% done. 99% done. So that's the issue of how easy it is to use these plugins to create pre-mail pages that Dr. Kilstein has written, that Glenna and I have laid out and created for you. Now I'm going to go to Now I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint and go to screen share, slideshow. Hi, and now I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint and show you the end of my presentation. So here's the plugin that I said that we just used. So there's a page builder. It's called Visual Composer. Now I want you to look at the red underlining. They've had 61,000 sales, 7,400 comments. It is, you can see the big green thing. It says it's because they sell developers licenses and because this is the #1 page builder for WordPress on the planet, 500,000 websites are powered by this. What does this mean? This means that the plugin is not flaky. This means that it's regularly updated. You can see it's 4.43 and you have real buyer users. It costs $28. This plugin lets you do the import. So there's a template manager. So what we did is the page builder built the page and the template manager allowed you to import templates that me, Glenn, and Harlan are going to build for you. It costs $11. So the two of them together are $39. Tremendously reasonable. Now, here's a tip about software from internet marketers. I don't think you should ever buy software from any internet marketer, period, bar none, the end. Here's why. Those guys are great at info products and creating courses, but the mindset and the business model of an internet marketer is not the best mindset for software development. You can see that this is powering 500,000 websites. This is a very significant investment, and this is a business in itself. This one plugin is a business. If you do a little bit of math and figure out $28 times 500,000 websites, you'll see how serious a business it is. These people who created this have updated regularly. If WordPress updates, they update it and they stay abreast of it. We're on, the current version is 4.43. I assume you have bought some software from internet marketers. How many of them update it regularly all the time in our version 4.43? How many of them have not just cherry-picked testimonials, but real comments in an objective marketplace like ThemeForest? Not very many. So that's why I think that you're better off buying especially themes and plugins from real developers and not from internet marketers who A, will charge you more, and B, not support it, and C, the level of professional coding is maybe good, but it's unlikely to be really exquisite. So if you want these plugins, there's an accompanying PDF for this video. I will send you the slides and the PDF. I will put links directly to buy the plugins for you. These links will be my affiliate link, and I'll make like $5 or $6 or something. Not a big deal, but I will help you buy the plugins through my link. And remember, there's no need for the small extra cost, $39. You can just model the example pages, and the links will be in the PDF. The convenience, though, and think of this, the convenience of having us write and design the pages may be worth it to you. We're not going to do it all. You'll have to change your own affiliate links and stuff, and I'll show you how on another video. But that's the deal with these plugins. Thank you for your time and attention. I hope you found this useful. The PDF will be available real soon, perhaps right below the video.